The Lord of the Rings leaves New Zealand and moves to Europe. Amazon has moved the filming of the series' second season to the UK. Millions are being lost to the New Zealand film and television industry. The streaming giant Amazon Studios has dealt a heavy blow to the New Zealand film and television industry this time. The second season of the series after the novel The Lord of the Rings will be shot in Great Britain, as the company announced on Friday. The first season was still in New Zealand for the equivalent of almost 400 million euros, just like the successful trilogy directed by Peter Jackson in the early 2000s, and I'm looking forward to see that one. They said the move from New Zealand to the UK is in line with the studio's strategy of expanding its production footprint and investing in studio space across the UK, said Amazon Studios. And they said the Lord of the Rings production is one of the most expensive in history and, according to the New Zealand government, directly created 1,200 jobs and another 700 indirectly. It's a shock for everyone, said Denise Roche, director of the Artists Union Equity NZ. I really feel sorry for all the small companies, the technicians who have invested in the future. Nobody suspected anything. People felt abandoned by Amazon, but the industry was resilient. According to Amazon, the series, which does not yet have an official title, is set in Middle-earth during the Second Age, thousands of years before the events featured in the novels of J.R.R. Tolkien, The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, as well as in the films of Peter Jackson. Filming began last year, but of course was postponed due to the corona pandemic. The wrap-up of the first season will continue in New Zealand until June, before the series premieres on Prime Video in September next year. Almost a year waiting. The move to the UK comes just 4 months after Amazon received an additional grant from the New Zealand government for film production. New Zealand's Minister for Economic Development, Stuart Nash, said at the time the contract was signed that the production would bring economic and tourist benefits to the country for years to come and create an enduring legacy for our film industry. Nash said on Friday that the government only learned the day before that Amazon was pulling out and that he was disappointed with the decision. The government withdraws the offer for the grant. Amazon said it no longer intends to claim the additional funds. But the company will still leave the country with at least $92 million from New Zealand taxpayers. New Zealand became synonymous with Tolkien's world of orcs, elves and hobbits after Jackson made 6 films in the country. The Lord of the Rings trilogy and the Hobbit trilogy grossed nearly $6 billion at the box office. And yeah, I was one of those being part of that income. But still like Tolkien. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.